Today is March 11th, 2021, and today's card of the day is Expert Defense. Expert Defense is an event from the Captain America Hero Pack, one of the off-aspect cards. It's a zero-cost protection event that says Hero Interrupt. When your hero defends against an attack, it gets +3 defense for the attack. This must be used when performing a basic attack, and it's the cheapest defense bump currently available, but has no bonus attached with it. It can be useful in a defend and take no damage deck, but it must be played when you declare your defense before a boost card is flipped face up, which is one of its primary disadvantages. Some of the combos that can go well with Expert Defense, like I said, those decks where you want to defend and take no damage that use Unflappable to draw cards, they can be really good. You could use it with Indomitable, so you absorb a big attack and still ready your hero. At the same time, there's cards like Never Back Down and Desperate Defense. Desperate Defense is almost the same card, but you pay 1 resource, you only get +2 defense, but if you take no damage, you ready your hero, so you don't lose anything to that exhaustion. So a little bit more expensive, but with a built-in Indomitable, questionable which one is better. Never Back Down, similar, you get +2 defense. If you take no damage, you stun the enemy. That's obviously going to be better than preventing 1 more damage for 1 less card. It can be useful for things like Get Behind Me. If you have Get Behind Me and you have Expert Defense in your hand, you don't want to dump all your cards in the villain phase, so you can play Get Behind Me, throw a villain attack against you, and use Expert Defense to make it so that attack doesn't have a tremendous cost. I think this card can still be useful with Quicksilver. Since Quicksilver already has that built-in auto ready, you don't really need to use Desperate Defense with Quicksilver. Instead, you can use Expert Defense with Quicksilver's cards, get all the way up to 5 defense, and have an automatic ready without worrying about meeting any specific condition. So some rules goofs you can make with Expert Defense. You play this when you declare the attack, like I mentioned earlier. This is before the boost card is revealed or flipped up. So you're not going to be able to see what that boost is and use Expert Defense. This has to be a preemptive motion, and if you flip a 0 boost card, you may have just wasted a resource. So that's one of its drawbacks. It only lasts for 1 attack. This isn't like for every attack for the round or for every defense. And it can only be played on your hero. It's when your hero defends, not any other heroes. You also must be the target of an attack and defending. So if you've defended for another player, you're going to be the target of attack. So not very limiting with the defense ruling on this card, but you can't use this to add defense at some other point in time and then use that defense in some way. So not a lot of rules goofs you can make here other than making sure you play it before the boost card is flipped, but still a little tricky. So let me know what you think of Expert Defense. Are you like me where you tend to use those 1-cost defense to have some sort of bonus with them, or do you like the cheapness and efficiency of Expert Defense when you know it's in your hand? Let me know in the comments below.